It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today we're taking a look at some Lidl What's Cooking takeaway sweet and sour chicken. This is 350 grams. It's cooked chicken, 98%, chicken breast with salt. There's water, chestnuts in here, pineapple, and a sweet and sour sauce. So it goes in the oven. Let's have a look. I have a gas oven. If you've got electric, it's 200 Celsius, or a fan assisted at 180, or for gas, it's gas max 6. Place on a baking tray, middle of the oven, 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, carefully remove the film lid, stir, put it back in for 10 minutes. Enjoy this meal. So I'm going to go away and cook it now. Have a look at it. To be honest with you, sweet and sour chicken, it's kind of like, yeah, it's not too bad. You can get some really good ones from the Chinese takeaway. You can get some kind of pretty half decent stuff from the supermarket. So let's have a look at Lidl's version then. I'll be back when this is cooked. Right, this sweet and sour chicken is ready. Let's get it out of the packet. There it is, steaming away. Now it did take a little bit longer than they always do, don't they? Unless my cooker's broken. But they always seem to take probably the best part of 50 minutes, I would say, to cook these properly. Let's pour the majority of this out then, or all of it out into the bowl. Now this is going to be an interesting one for me because I reviewed a chicken madras from Lidl, and the chicken was it was okay at best. And I think for this type of dish to be remotely kind of passable in terms of quality, then I think the chicken's got to be really good. I've not added any rice, I've not added any naan breads. I just want to review the product kind of as it is today. Yeah, so there's a look at the chicken. Let's get straight into it then. Not too bad. Nice texture to the chicken, actually. A lot better than the beef madras we reviewed just very recently. So there's some nice pepper in there. The sauce is really good. The sauce is really good. It's a lovely element of sweetness and a lovely element of sourness. But it's nice and sticky as well. Feel it on my hands here. It's, for some reason, all over me. It's not a bad dish. It's one of those. You cook it, you review it, and you're kind of glad you did. Now, this bit of chicken I've just eaten, or I'm eating, in the process of eating, it's very kind of yesterday's chicken tasting. So you know it's already been cooked, it's been re-warmed up. There's always a taste of meat where it's been kind of cooked a second time. Of course, it was cooked chicken breast anyway in this dish, but what I'm trying to explain here is that kind of Sometimes they can pull it off fantastically well. Sometimes they struggle with it. But it's that trying to pull off that really fresh chicken taste, even though the chicken's already been cooked. And it's not quite pulling it off with this dish. It's the texture of the chicken is good, but the actual kind of chicken, you know, it's been cooked at least once before. But grab some sauce, add some sauce into the mix. It's not bad. Now, what I was explaining earlier on was I bought a selection of these ready meals in Lidl, and this is kind of like the last but one that I'm getting round to. Of course, you're going to put the madras first, you're going to put all of the other kind of interesting ones first, and I was in a position where I thought they're all new in Lidl, let's buy them all, put them in the freezer and see if we ever get round to reviewing this sweet and sour chicken. So it's one of those, I'm kind of getting round to it last. But what I'm trying to say here is, it surprised me. It surprised me because it's pretty, if you like sweet and sour chicken, I never really, from the Chinese takeaway, my daughter always orders the sour sauce, sweet and sour sauce that goes with the chicken balls. I'll always swap it out for curry. But she loves it. My wife likes it, my other daughter likes it. I'm not really a fan. But for a cheap sweet and sour dish, this isn't too bad. Eating it all together isn't too bad. The peppers are quite sweet. Here's some of that water chestnut. My goodness me. Throwing it all over my chin. Yeah, the water chestnut's quite nice. I'm a big fan of water chestnut. Bamboo shoots, that sort of thing. Would I buy it again? I reckon with some rice, some poppadoms, this wouldn't be too bad at all. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. For that £2.50 price point, not too bad at all. Let's have a look at the ingredients. Let's see if there's any kind of nasties in here. It doesn't look like lots of natural things, natural ingredients, not tomato ketchup, but salt, garlic powders, onion powders, red pepper, white wine vinegar, carrot, water chestnut, modified maize, which is probably a bit modified, isn't it? Pineapple, brown sugar, salt, pineapple juice and flavouring. Based in Greater Manchester, this company. It really isn't that bad. It really isn't that bad. One of those that, again, I finally got round to reviewing it, and now I have reviewed it, I've quite enjoyed it. So I'm going to rate it. The chicken's a little bit of a disappointment. It's that kind of seconds chicken that's been rewarmed. But there's no boingy bits, there's no fat, there's no kind of like crunchy bits, which I did have in the chicken madras. Yeah, the chicken's all a bit well behaved apart from the kind of second day taste of it. Sweet and sour, sweet, sour, rather nice, all goes together really well. I like it enough to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.